Yeah, I'm watching a lot of shit. That, I like Barb and Star go to Mar Vista.
What's that?
It's like a new Kristen Wiig movie. I think it's probably all right. Yeah, it's like about these two middle-aged women. It's, I think it's probably a lot like Hot Rod or something.
Which means I should probably give those movies another chance. You know.
It was very
good.
Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, wait. Oh my god. What is happening? Yo, can I hug him?
Negative.
Can I hug him? Can I hug this guy? It's fair. Wow! You got me!
I got you.
Son of a bitch! I can't believe it! Oh! He's back!
I'm back! Pick me up! You can't!
I can't!
Pick me up!
Okay!
Okay! Why can't you pick me up? See, this is the problem. This is the problem with Two-Tone. He thinks he's so strong. No! Come on! See? This is Powerful Truth Angels. I'm Man Matheson. I'm negative for COVID.
Are you negative? I mean...
I got on the plane.
What the fuck? Wait, what did I miss?
What'd you miss?
I'm shocked. I was like, what is he... I was in such a bad mood this morning.
You were in such a bad mood because...
I was like, what is he doing? He's got all these cameras.
He's really impatient.
Why are you impatient? It's been a year.
I was annoyed.
I know.
My God.
See?
Pow! Pow!
Oh, tough white belt! Tough white belt! Tough white belt! Oh! Look, I got him! I'm gonna fight you! Get off of me! Get off me! Fuck me! Fuck me! Fuck me! Fuck me! Fuck me!
Oh.
Good timing.
You needed it. God's plan.
God's plan.
God's plan. God's plan. God's plan. God's plan.
Are we God's plan? It
This
all works
episode's
out.
called God's plan. Well, Two-Tone, I'm here.
This is so fucked. Like, this is so fucked on so many levels.
Why?
Because no one's been like. There's been my girlfriend, Jimmy, and once Renee came in here in a year. Had those and this fucking guy. This,
disgusting.
This human stork.
Skinny.
Look at the leg.
He's
all legs.
He's like Slim Jims, but it's like frozen milk sticks.
Oh, the legs are.
Yeah.
His legs fold 3 times. That's the thing.
I know.
They fold one to the shin and then back in and then a third time.
His shin is.
His
shins are fake right now.
When he sits on the
They're
couch,
not
his
real
legs
shins.
go up in a V. They're so long. They go up like this.
It's disgusting.
Anyway, so this creature enters my home and with a mask on the whole time because he's respectful of the Rona. And anyways, yeah, here you are. You came in. I'm just even touching a person is weird for me.
I've spent a year on my farm.
I made a really dumb move in touching you because you just got off of a plane.
I got off of a plane last night.
Oh.
I went to Del Taco.
Oh, why did I do that?
I went inside Del Taco and just hung out for a couple hours.
No.
I fell asleep at Del Taco. I woke up. A bunch of dudes were just pissing on me.
I'm actually shook at you getting on a plane and me not being able to resist.
Hold yourself because that's the power
I just couldn't.
of the friendship. The friendship is something. And also, Alex,
Yeah.
I have something for you.
If this is how I die, then it's fine.
What do you mean you? I come from a place where there's no cases. I've given it all up. Trisha's furious with me for coming. She's like, literally, I need to know how much money you're making. And I was like, I'm making a lot.
How much money are we making, Matty?
Well, we're not making any money. We know that we don't make money together.
Well,
you make money at your amazing job at Born and Raised. I make money at my amazing job of being a massive celebrity.
yeah.
So I'm in Los Angeles to be a massive celebrity and make lots of money. And I happen to have a couple minutes to come and do this.
To bless us and do this in person.
Yeah.
How long are you in town for, Matty?
I cannot say.
Why?
Because I just don't want people to know.
You don't want anyone to know you're here.
No, I haven't told. I'm being like low key.
Okay.
Well, because I'm like I can't do anything. I'm trying to take it serious. This is like my one thing that's out. Like I'm going into quarantine as soon as I'm done this. I have to re-quarantine to do the thing that I'm doing.
2 weeks you have to quarantine.
Well, I'm doing like a project for like it's like a 3-day thing, but I need to quarantine a couple days before.
I like that you
And
come here and then it's so fucked.
Well, that's why I came here early to do this,
Right.
so I have time to quarantine and get COVID. I don't know what's happening.
I don't have COVID. I'll tell you that much.
I don't have COVID. I have a negative test.
Yeah, before you got on a plane, not after. You just got on a fucking plane in an airport.
I developed a cough on the plane for sure. So,
Oh, I'm terrified.
well,
All right.
I don't know. I was flying business. There wasn't a lot of people. There was nobody around me.
Yeah, the double mask or one mask?
Double. I had this plus the real one, the 95.
And 95. Okay.
And 90. I had this. Lisa packed it. Lisa and Jackie. They took. I have wipes.
You got a
I
rental
had,
car.
I have rental car. I
You rented
wiped
the
down the
Suburban.
whole.
You got the Suburban with the vibrating console.
No, I didn't get the Suburban. I got just a car. I just got a car.
You got
I got a Mazda.
You got a smart car?
Dude, that's my white car right there. That's my Mazda.
Bullshit. You got a Mazda?
Yeah,
Why?
I got there late. All the cars were gone.
They stuck
So
you
on
in a
fast
Mazda.
break, literally, I got I think I booked a nice car, and then I got there, and the Mazda was the only thing left, so I just took it. So nothing's wrong with Mazda. Mazda's a
Mazda.
great company.
Mazda.
Mazda.
It's a
Mazda?
Mazda.
What do you
It's a
say?
Mazda.
I mean, it's Korean, so Mazda.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
All right.
There's not even a camera on this.
Let's call him Grinding
Can you hear
Halt.
him? Well, it's from Korean.
The proper
it's
etymology
from
is
Korean,
Mazda.
So it's Mazda.
So you're here. You're doing a project.
I'm doing a project, and
It's so like.
I'm safe.
It's
Well,
so
once
stupid.
again, it's just this is it. This is it. One for me.
Oh no! Oh no! Why?
No?
No!
What do you do?
No, man! You can't put that on your. Jesus Christ!
Burning instantly.
You just put that on your fucking face. That's like the harshest aftershave. Oh,
I can't breathe.
Is it in your eyes? And then we have to go to the hospital.
I have sensitive skin too.
Oh, Matty, what a fucking. I mean,
This is horrible.
I gotta give it to you. You fucking pulled up, and that was. I'm still reeling from the fact that you're actually here in my house.
I'm here.
It's my brain is like re-Tetrising because I'm still
re-Tetrising.
It takes me a minute.
It takes you a minute.
It'll take a minute.
And the thing about human connection, we all live. I was talking about this today, where you really kind of feel like you don't really miss anybody because social media.
Yeah.
You kind of like, I'm not out of the loop on anything. Everyone posts what they post. The people that don't really post a lot, you check in on. Hey, what are you up to? You have maybe a phone call, a FaceTime.
Yeah.
So you don't really feel like you've missed out on a lot, actually.
Right.
Besides just, we've all been like succumbed into like a complete VR world.
Right.
But now being in person is weird.
It's so weird. Yeah. No,
It's so weird.
I think about it a lot.
I'm more comfortable laying in bed with the covers over me, looking at everybody else's life.
Or FaceTiming, like FaceTiming, talking. Like that's just I'm so good at adjusting to like the reality of like what the new shitty reality is that I just like I've learned to not do all the things that I used to love doing and let that just be real. That I'm kind of scared to go back to the real
Jiu-jitsu.
world. I'm
scared to go because your jiu-jitsu is not that good.
I didn't do it. I didn't. What do you mean?
That was sparring.
I'm supposed to flip you onto that little table and just destroy the whole set, aka my house.
I was thinking about how I would enter.
Yeah, it'd be so sick if you came in a gi.
No,
you came in like with 5 guys, like the Gracies, just hands on shoulders.
It's like when you think about like, if I see that guy, I'm gonna kick his ass.
Yeah,
I'm going through the thing. I'm like, am I gonna walk in? I was like, I'm gonna walk in, swan dive onto the table, break the table, ruin the set.
Amazing. That would have been.
I was like, I'm gonna do that, and then I was like, I'm gonna somehow get Jason to steal one of your weapons.
Yeah.
And then I was gonna come in with like a weapon, and I was like, I'm gonna like swat him, or I was like, I should set his
Did
car
I
on
open
fire.
the door? Or did you open the door?
I opened the door.
Oh,
You don't
okay.
even remember. You're still in shock.
You should
And then
have. You should have just not even knocked and just snuck in. I probably might have shit myself if I would.
just come in on that side.
Or just.
Well, I
come
didn't
in
know what
quietly.
to do. And then that's what I'm saying. I shit the bed. I walked in. I was just like,
You shit the bed.
I couldn't do anything because like my adrenaline's going. Like I'm coming over here. I'm like cranking some music. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking. Oh, I
You
can see
cranking
two-tone.
AC/DC.
Yeah. Akadaka.
Yeah.
And fucking, that's what they call it in Australia.
Yeah.
So down under. So I was driving over here, getting pumped up, and I walked in and I just knocked, and then it was just like, hey. We're gonna play it back because I guarantee it was very like, I didn't even say anything. I just stood there. I think I just stood there and presented myself.
You see,
I walked in. I was like, that's enough. I presented myself.
I'm here. Well, you seemed as confused as I was, even though you knew what was
I
going
didn't
on.
know what to do.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've seen people in a year.
Jesus Christ!
I didn't know what to do. I was shook.
Wait, I don't.
I don't know. I don't get it either. We're
And then
all
what-
gonna die now. This is it. I am the fucking.
You're
X
ground
Factor.
zero. Yeah. You got the new South, like the South African strain. You're just gonna kill me.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think so.
I mean,
Do you want to see a gift?
yeah.
Would you like to see a gift I brought you?
You brought me. Yeah. I mean,
Would you like to see? Because
I thought I
I
was
know
lo-
that you obviously don't have a gift for me.
I thought I was looking at the gift. I don't know what to do for you yet. I got to figure
Okay.
it out. Is there something interfering with your happiness, or is preventing you from achieving your goals? Personally, the thing that interferes with my happiness and prevents my personal goals is the nonstop droning and hellfire, and sorrow inside my head, and the voices of screaming and dying babies, and the lives I could have lived, and the loves I could have had, and the horrible reality of life being what it is, and slogging my way through that experience and that reality. And BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist to help negotiate that horrible, horrible existential crisis that is called you.
BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. You can start communicating in under 48 hours. It's not a crisis line. It's not self-help. It is a professional counseling done securely online, okay?
There's a broad range of expertise available, which may not be locally available in many areas.
The service is available for clients worldwide.
You can log into your account anytime and send a message to your counselor.
You'll get timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you can reschedule weekly video or phone sessions, or you won't ever have to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room as with traditional therapy.
Pray to God that when you do link up with that counselor, that perfect yin to your yang as far as your dysfunction is concerned, it doesn't look or sound like this person to my left.
It's more affordable than traditional offline counseling, and financial aid is available.
BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches, so they make it easy and free to consult counselors if needed.
Visit their website and read real testimonies from real people like me and Two-Tone are posted daily. Help.
BetterHelp wants you to start living a happier life today.
Visit betterhelp.com/PTA. That's a better HELP, and join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional.
Experienced. In fact, so many people have been using BetterHelp that they are recruiting additional counselors in all 50 states.
Wow. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and Powerful Truth Angels listeners get 10% off. So, get it. Off their first month at betterhelp.com/PTA. That's betterhelp.com/PTA. Help yourself, BetterHelp. Help me, help you. If you can't help yourself, help it.
Maybe your problem is that you're part of
The problem.
You're part of a burgeoning, ever-expanding celebrities portfolio, and you're the part of his portfolio that's dragging him down and making him want to abandon the project that you started on a year ago inside your own house, which is also full of the equipment used to make the project.
Your
And maybe
house needs a loofah.
Maybe
Your house needs Goshi.
no shit.
Your house
Wrong-
needs a
wrong
Goshi.
ad. All right.
Can we do the call to action one more time?
Yeah.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp and Powerful Truth Angels. Listeners get 10% off the first month at betterhelp.com/PTA. That's betterhelp.com/PTA. Yeah.
Thank you, BetterHelp.
Thank you.
You help me.
Help us.
Help me. Close
You're
your
not-
eyes.
You're not easy to
gotta close your
gift.
eyes.
Okay.
Close your eyes.
They're close.
Now put your hand out.
Don't be a turd. Oh, I know what this is. Uh-oh.
See what do good friends do? This is
Wow.
the thing. This is the thing. What do good friends
What
do?
do good friends do? Ooh.
What do good friends do?
Little fatty Gucci link.
That's what good friends do. Okay, you show up unexpected
With a gift.
with a beautiful gold
this guy.
Gucci link chain.
Damn.
Would you like me to put it on you?
Sure, you can put it on.
Here, open up your chest. Open up your chest.
happen
Why don't you
to-
take this off? Let's just take our shirt. I'm shaking. My adrenaline is like going. It's like
How's it layering?
it's not layering good at all.
No, it's too.
Well, no, you
it's too
said
short.
26. These are like 50-inch chains. You look now. It looks like
Like you're wearing a choker.
not a choker, but like I think you need to like
Oh yeah, these.
shorten these.
Yeah, these
I
can't.
think you shorten these.
Yeah,
Look at that.
yeah.
See?
Yeah. These are old school chains. That's why they're so long.
Yeah, they're old school.
They got to be
Like you.
shortened.
They're from the 80s.
They're from the 80s. This is the 80s style. Well, I got to take these off.
You
If
take
I'm gonna-
those
if
off
I'm
and
gonna
now you
wear-
got just Gucci link.
If I got just the Gucci.
That's a big chain.
It's a nice chain. Look at that. Huh?
That's a nice chain for you. See,
He
that's
brings
what
me
I.
gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Look at this guy.
That's a good friend.
What a guy. I mean,
All the shit talk.
You caught me.
I got a broken up crunchy bar.
Did that come with you, or did you bring that over, Jason?
I think he got it.
Cutting board friend.
Our cutting board friend.
Oh yeah, that guy. Jesus
I'm
Christ.
surprised your apartment hasn't changed at all. It's kind of weird.
What do you expect to happen here?
I don't know. Like switch it up something?
I'm still cleaning out the office.
We're still cleaning out the office. A year
Still.
later, we're still cleaning out the office.
Different. No, it happened again.
What, another office?
Listen, everything from Born and Raised, I cleaned everything out.
Yeah.
Closed, piles of shit. Got it all out. Then everything from Born and Raised came into my house. So I had to do I've gone through another phase of cleaning things out. It's fucked.
We're born and raised office.
It's gone. It evaporated. It's dust.
There's no more.
We're satellite now. Yeah.
Wow.
And we're going to reopen somewhere. But right now, it's like everyone's home working.
On Fairfax.
No. Everyone's home working on Fairfax.
I'm hot.
Yeah, get it off. Get off your kit. So you're here for for an undisclosed time at an undisclosed location, doing an undisclosed project,
Making money.
making a bag.
I'm
Collecting
here
a
for
bag.
the bag. I'm here for the bag. And I'm eating a chocolate bar. I'm taking a moment here. We're here to podcast. And, you know. This is a moment in time. This is a moment in time.
You're still so jacked up on what's happening.
This is just a moment in time. Powerful truth angel.
You're not lying. It is a moment in time.
You know, a
What's
moment in time. You're seeing something that's real, people.
But then what I don't understand
What don't you understand?
is that you come and you podcast in real life and then you're gonna disappear again.
Yeah.
You're gonna abandon me.
I'm gonna abandon
You're
you.
gonna leave and go back to Canada. I'm gonna be back
I'm like-
here.
I'm like a father that you haven't seen in a long time, and I come
Yeah.
and I give you like $5 and a kiss on the cheek, and you're
Yeah.
like, it's hard out there.
That reminds me.
know?
Jimmy was saying that
Jimmy. I love when he likes my posts.
he goes.
A Jimmy
he goes,
post is like 10,000 likes.
it has the magnitude.
Like, oh.
It's nuclear.
Yeah.
He said that he goes. Remember when Matty wanted to watch the City of Z and also A River Runs Through It? And I go, yeah. He goes, you know why Matty loves those movies so much? He goes, I go, why? He goes, it's because it's about a father leaving his family. He said both those movies is just about people leaving the home and, and disappearing.
That's not why.
How excited are you to be in the air again? You're a traveling man. You're a rolling stone.
I'm a road dog.
Yeah,
I'm
you
a
love
road
being on the
dog.
road.
I get home with my family. I love my family. 3 children.
3 children.
A lovely wife.
A lovely wife.
You know, she's the love of my life.
Yeah. Well, high school sweethearts.
High school sweethearts, Trishy. We've seen her. She's been on the pod just a couple minutes. She made a big impact.
Big impact. Yeah.
Started talking about my booger wall.
The numbers started shooting up.
The numbers really started shooting up when Trishy came on.
I'm gonna look at my
You know, I'm a
notes.
father of 3. Oh, you have notes for this podcast?
I had notes for this one. That I sent notes out, but we gotta. We'll edit
This
part
episode
out.
is not brought to you by Smart Water. Jennifer Aniston. We should try to get Jennifer. I think she's doing a lot of stuff right now.
We can get Jennifer Aniston. It's not a big deal. I think that we get her on and we do a cross promotion with Goshi. We do the towel.
Goshi, Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
Just talk about in depth about Horrible Bosses 2.
Yep. Horrible Bosses 2. We talk about what was really going on set on Friends. Ross, Chandler.
Do you think we could
handler.
get Chandler?
Which one's Chandler? The
The
guy?
drunk one?
Oh, the guy that's on pills?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
we
need
get-
Chandler.
We get Chandler.
I feel like we could get Chandler. Should we
Chandler's-
try to get Chandler?
Chandler's floating around.
We should try to get Billy Zane.
Yeah, that's your guy.
I should FaceTime him.
You should FaceTime Zane right now.
I don't have his number. He wished me happy birthday.
Well.
Billy Zane is a wild. What am I doing? I'm shook. I don't even know why I'm here. It's the whole thing is disorienting.
It's so disorienting. I feel like I'm like having I'm hallucinating right now.
Yeah, I don't even know what's happening anymore. I'm just looking at my phone. So, the podcast.
Let's get into it. Let's do a show.
We just acted like we were from like Orange County over there.
Oh.
What about Orange County?
That's what we acted like a bunch of people from Orange County just jumping on each other.
Oh yeah, I guess.
I mean, it happens, We're just two adults who had to wrestle.
Well, I sanitized myself.
I don't know. This is
it.
This whole thing is fucked. If you have it, I got it. I don't have it. So
I don't have it. I was negative.
Yeah, you were negative before you got on a plane.
82 hours ago.
Yeah. Why would
But the plane, what do you mean the plane? I had the air on. I turned all the air on so it would blow all the people's air.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry.
And I slept the whole time with my mask on underneath the blanket.
The blanket. Oh, you had a blanket. Oh,
well, you have a mask. With the blanket's just as good as this.
Totally.
No?
Yeah. No, you are a doctor. And
here, look, now we're good.
We're totally good.
We're fine now.
Fuck. A lot of things happened to me today. I had to touch a man.
What?
That's flabbergasting. Your being here is weird.
What do you mean touched a man?
That we
we held.
We engaged. And you fell over. And then you asked me to fuck you.
So you should have. You should have had the opportunity. You should have. You should have finished. You chickened out.
I did.
Once again, just showing your true colors. You're a chicken.
I don't know if that makes me a chicken. I just wasn't.
Could have undone my belt pretty quickly.
Didn't look good for me.
Didn't look like a big plate of mashed potatoes you wanted to dive into?
Yeah, it was something I wanted to get into, How is it that you're cleared to fly? You have a certain visa, you have like a work visa.
Yeah.
You're I like your attitude is, I go, how are you cleared to fly? You go, yeah, I'm an essential fucking,
I'm an essential
like I should
talent.
I'm like I should know better.
I'm a celebrity. I can do anything. Yeah, this is it.
I know. The crazy thing is like
I could come here just for this. I could have been coming here the whole time.
You should have been coming here.
I just chose to respect the pandemic.
Right.
And now the bag is a decent bag that I'm getting, so I just need to like.
What are you doing? A Fritos?
And it's been like long enough.
A Fritos campaign?
I don't know why I'm choosing. Like everyone said not to come.
You're doing a clam chowder beer bong fucking.
It's pretty much just I'm a human funnel. And it's mostly clams. It's like a clam chowder.
If I guess who you're shilling for,
you can't guess.
If I guess, what will you give me?
I'll give you. You can spend
a gold necklace.
I'll give you here. Where is it? Do I have stuff in here? Here.
I don't actually want anything. I'm just saying. Let me guess.
You can spend whatever's on that.
Oh, this is a heavy card. Look at this thing. Oh, look at it.
You don't have something like that, do you?
No, I don't have a card that's metal that has weight.
And that's
look at this thing.
Oh, no, what could you do with that? You can spend it. Guess what? There's no limit on that.
It doesn't look like it has a limit.
You could buy a house.
This is the RBC. What is that? The Royal Bank of Canada? Look at this thing. It'd be so sick if I held you to it. I just bought myself a fucking
whatever
a McLaren.
Well, guess what I'm doing here.
What are you doing?
Guess.
Okay, how many guesses do I get?
You have one. You can spend whatever you want.
One guess.
And I'll be honest. And you can spend that is literally unlimited money. You can buy yourself whatever you want. And you have to guess what I'm doing.
Okay, I get to ask questions. Is it product based?
No.
Okay. It's not product based.
No.
You're here to shoot something. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. It's definitely film. You're doing some sort of a experimental pilot type thing. It's not done yet. Are you shooting a TV show with a certain company?
No.
You're not shooting a pilot for something?
No.
A network of some sort? Are you shooting? So it's a commercial. You're shooting some sort of a commercial. It's not narrative.
No.
You're shooting a commercial. What are you shooting?
No.
Life? Are you just shooting yourself in the fucking woods?
No.
You're selling something, fuckface.
No.
Are you here for a book tour?
No.
Are you selling literature?
No.
Did you make your own line of plastic ducks?
No.
Did you make your own jello? Did you finally get the jello deal?
No.
Did you finally make peanut butter? Did you make peanut butter, you piece of shit?
I made peanut butter. I'm on a peanut butter tour.
He did peanut. Laura Scudder's the new face of Laura Scudder's, motherfuckers. Matty Matheson.
See? You don't know.
I don't know.
You'll never. Do you think you'll ever have that?
I might. I don't think that. I don't think that's.
Do you see what
I don't
that
think.
says on
I don't
there?
think that makes a man by any means. But
No. Neither do I.
Okay,
What's
good.
inside?
yeah.
No. But I can.
You don't- no.
No.
No,
What's on the
listen,
inside?
guys. Money is meaningless. Money doesn't matter. It's really what's in your side. It's in your heart. Do you have a good heart?
That card still. I'm still depressed and still have to go to therapy. So that card really doesn't do much.
The funny thing is it's true.
It's true.
Now, but the thing that they don't tell you is they go. This is what rich people say. They say money. They put this idea out there that money isn't important.
No.
And that happiness is important. Happiness is important, but also
Nobody has it.
But also at the same time, money is just as important. The two things together, because you're going to be sad.
I think there's something about financial freedom,
you're going
which
to be
allows
sad
you to
either
not
way.
think about other things, but you still have to think about things,
Right.
which make you sad.
And people think happiness is some state that you enter and you never leave.
Yeah.
You're going to be sad no
No.
matter what. It's better to be sad with a few bucks. In your
I'm happy
fucking
right
bank account.
now.
You're happy right now?
Right now, I'm happy.
We're having a moment of happiness.
We
We're
are
having
having
a
a moment of genuine happiness.
I'm having a rare serotonin uptick. Maddie kind of hovers. Here's how Maddie. This is how Maddie operates. There's a layer. There's a layer that he exists outside. Is disassociation membrane. There's a layer, and he exists in this hamster wheel of serotonin.
Yeah.
And that's how he's constantly producing projects. And like he lives outside. He's on the outer rim. Okay.
I am on the outer rim.
If you watch the Expanse, which we won't talk about because you don't watch it, he's a belter.
No.
He's a belter. He's on the outer belt, and that's where he exists. And he exists in this realm of shilling, selling, yelling, boom, boom, boom. Now, he exists in this manner by not going into the inner core.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to go in there. And I see him dip in there once in a while, and he gets in there, and he's just like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
I don't like it there.
He stays on the outside perimeter.
stay
Because
out
that's
there.
where all the money is, baby. Because you don't get money if you're sad.
No.
You got to be happy.
You gotta be.
appear to
Sad
happy.
doesn't sell money.
No, sad
Sad
doesn't-
helps you tell a story about getting happy, which makes a lot of money.
Right. Or if sad is your brand.
Sad
then-
is your brand.
But that's not your brand.
What's Morris? Is Morrissey sad?
Of course.
Morrissey's sad.
Morrissey said. Billie Eilish, she's sad. She's doing
Billy's
very
sad.
well.
Have you watched the documentary?
No.
Neither
I hear
have
it's
I.
really good.
I don't know. I think she sounds like Incubus. What is it? What I haven't heard it.
No, she's like
I feel like she's like the
she doesn't sound
female
like Incubus.
version of Incubus.
She's like, the graduation of like Alanis Morissette and Fiona Apple. That's kind of probably a shitty
But
thing
she's
to say.
like it's metallic.
No, it's like
She's goth. Is it goth?
I don't know how to it's a goth
Is it
trip,
dubstep?
goth trip hop.
Trip hop.
Whatever I say makes
Esthero?
me sound
Esthero?
stupid.
Remember Esthero?
She's
You
like
loved
tricky.
Esthero.
She's like
She's
tricky.
like tricky. I love
She's
tricky.
She's Ronnie Size.
Tricky is,
She's drum and bass.
I love Tricky.
Tricky's sick.
I went through
Are
a
you kidding
huge
me?
Tricky
So did I.
phase.
Tricky Massive Attack? You kidding me?
Dude, Tricky's great.
I was thinking about you, and I was thinking about
you.
what I do for work, right?
Yeah.
What I've set up as my job is like building things building things and then putting them out there in the world, right? So,
Like drawing t-shirt designs?
sure, drawing t-shirt designs, making films for the t-shirt designs. If I do commercials,
Oh, okay, commercials.
right, things like that.
Yeah,
Don't be an asshole.
No.
Don't condescend me. So that's how I think about things. And I thought about you, and I'm like, well, Matty is the product. You're like, I'm Matty Matheson, and I'm this thing. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hawk as many, like you've become, because you could have just been Matty Matheson, the chef, who did a few Vice things and had a show, and it was like a local Toronto
Could have
staple.
been just a wash.
No, that's not a wash. It's not a wash. No, you listen.
Oh.
You could have been on Vice. You had a
Multiple
couple
seasons of
restaurants.
television shows.
Sure, you had a few.
good.
You had a few shows because you fell into the Vice thing. You didn't say I'm going to go out and make a show.
No, it was,
You just randomly started doing it.
it just happened.
But what you did is you took it upon yourself to take that opportunity and just be like, I need to also figure out how to sell pans, and I got to make some workwear, and I got to make merch, and I'm gonna start a burger shop, and I'm also gonna you just keep making things based on this.
One thing.
You
How many
it's-
times can I make $1 off of me?
You just keep squeezing another dollar out of it, except for here. Here's
You know
where the
what,
buck
it would-
stops. The buck stops here. This
Where?
this is where you
The
don't
buck
get
doesn't stop.
the buck
The
stops
buck
here.
doesn't stop.
No, we're gonna get a buck out of this.
You just scared me. Where's the buck go?
Huh? Yeah, it goes to him. We pay this guy.
Yeah.
True
Tell
story.
me more, Two-Tone,
All
about
right.
Green Chef.
I got a free.
This
I
USDA
got a-
certified organic meal kit company. Tell me more.
I got a free box of Green Chef because they are a sponsor of ours, and I got
I don't get anything.
okay. So, anyways, I got a box of Green Chef, and
Oh, look, you got menus. This is so cool. Let me look. Nice.
Green Chef is the first USDA certified organic meal kit company. Green Chef makes eating well easy and affordable with plans to fit every lifestyle. Whether you're keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, or just looking to eat healthier, there's a range of recipes to suit any diet or preference. And I'll tell you from my personal experience, I got a free box because they're a sponsor. I got a free week. I started eating the stuff, and then you know what I did? I started. I'm a guy. I order Green Chef. It's what I eat most of the week. I get these meals. I get salmon. I never want to make salmon on my own. It gives you a little paint by numbers, paint by numbers deal.
It's like your graffiti.
Most of these things take about 30 minutes to make.
Yeah, 30-minute meals.
All the ingredients are in little pouches. You just drop it in the saute, drop it in the oven. I'm amazing myself with what I'm cooking. You just
drop food.
You just drop the food.
Green Chef is the first ever and only keto meal kit on the market. Two Tone's obviously keto, so he loves it. It makes sticking a low-carb lifestyle easy with recipes averaging only 14 net carbs each. You heard that, everybody? 14 net carbs.
Green Chef's vegan and vegetarian recipes are high in plant proteins and rich in omega-3s. Experts find that following a plant-based diet decreases the possibility of high blood pressure and boosts your immune system.
Wow. Green Chef is now owned by HelloFresh with a wider array of meals plans for choose from. There's something for everyone's. Two Tones uses Green Chef, and Jason has been on HelloFresh train since we started doing this podcast. Wow, Jason. Our listeners can enjoy both brands at a discount with us. Check it out.
I love the Green Chef. I love it. I make the dishes. I show my girlfriend. She's impressed. I didn't really do anything. I got the stuff. I take the spices. I put it in the
photos
meat.
on your Instagram?
I don't put photos.
Putting photos
Should
up
I
of
make
your
it a food blog? Should I food?
Yeah.
I'm a Green Chef warrior.
Maybe people would listen to this podcast if you started posting your food photos.
Look at all the hatred coming. It's just waves of jealousy and anger coming off you.
None.
That someone's taking the time to tell me how to cook. Unlike my friend here, I call and I say, "How do I make chicken?" And he goes, "Go fuck yourself." But you know who's got my back is Green Chef. They got the fucking menus. I cooked.
Look at that one.
Food.
What's that one called?
It's delicious. I'm gonna make it tonight.
Yeah, what are you making tonight, Two Tone?
You know what? This is actually gonna happen.
Make me dinner.
I'm gonna make Korean beef bulgogi tonight.
Oh, that's so nice.
2 servings. I might take them both.
That's so nice. Go to greenchef.com/PTA90 and use code PTA90 to get $90 off, including free shipping.
That's 90 fucking smackaroos. Once again, go to greenchef.com/PTA90 and use code PTA90 to get $90 off, including free shipping.
We get the #1 meal kit for eating well now.
But no, it's interesting seeing because I don't think of you. You think you're a celebrity. I don't think of you.
I don't think I'm a celebrity.
You call yourself a celebrity all the time.
That's what people call me.
You did 10 minutes ago. You said I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here.
I'm in Los Angeles. I'm a celebrity. There's paparazzi following me nonstop.
I like that you're a celebrity.
It's just a paparazzi.
I like that you're a celebrity. You fan out over like Michael Rappaport and get all nervous. You're like, Michael, it's me, it's Matty.
Hey, Mike!
And he ignores you.
Hey, Mike, I know your friend. That's why I said, you know your friend. And then he just looks at me and goes, yeah. And I was just like,
yeah.
That's happened to me twice. The yeah?
Yeah.
From when I've unfortunately chose to speak to somebody that I know from the internet.
Yeah.
Bill Murray yahed me when I tapped on his shoulder. I touched him. And even I was wasted in Charleston where he lives.
Yeah.
Mr. Murray. And he looks around and goes, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
yeah.
Yeah, like just a shoo away, yeah. And same with Mike, where Rappaport. I was just like, hey.
With Bill Murray, you're one of 74 million guys that look like you. They go, Bill, do something wacky. Did you watch
Blow up my gopher.
Did you watch that Jarmusch zombie movie that he did?
No.
Bill Murray?
No.
I put it on the other day.
It's really good filmmaking.
It's sometimes listen. There's a fine
Isn't
line.
Rosario Dawson in it? Like, there's a ton of people in it.
Chloe Sevigny, Adam Driver, Bill Murray, Steve Buscemi is a racist, which is tight.
There you go.
Danny Glover's in it.
Danny Glover.
Tom Waits, of course. He's
always.
He's sick. But like you gotta you look at. I'm watching the Jim Jarmusch movie, and I'm like, the guy's built a brand on like basically just like getting a bunch of people kind of meander around.
Yeah.
And like I'm not shitting on Jim Jarmusch, but sometimes I look at
You're saying he's a horrible filmmaker.
I'm not saying
You're
that.
like Dead Man Sucks.
No, Dead Man was tight.
Okay.
Dude, are you kidding me? He's made some sick movies, but sometimes if it wasn't him that directed it, you'd be like, what is happening? They're just kind of like walking.
It's like Fishing with John.
It's like
Painting with John.
Tom Waits is just wandering around the woods for an hour just looking at toadstools and being like, the moon.
Look at the stars on the fucking
Yeah.
razor.
That's exactly what he's doing. He's just like, moon is off its axis. He's like a hermit genius.
Let me smoke this leaf.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on.
I'll piss on my own foot.
So you didn't see that movie?
I haven't seen.
I wish that you had an appetite for
I am a
media.
film buff.
You don't watch it. Like, I wish you were watching The Expanse. I got sucked into The Expanse.
What's The Expanse? I don't have time. Who has time to? I wish I truly
I put
wish
it
I
on-
had time to watch television.
I put it on while I work. That's
But
how
then
I
you're
watch
not
it.
working, you
Yeah, I
fool.
am. Yeah, I am working. You
You're
nincompoop.
not. You're not working if you're watching television. You're
I'm-
working with your fucking working, and things are like you're not like you work a little bit.
We have a different kind of work.
No, yeah, you draw T-shirts.
I don't draw T-shirts.
You draw-
I design the future.
You're like LA Dodgers. Let's go.
That's it. Yeah, I wish.
You're like, oh, they did the heavy lifting by winning the World Series. Then you guys are like,
Why do you think they won?
because BXR,
Exactly.
BXR only,
Yeah. It's not a coincidence.
NWO.
NWO.
all the same.
New World Order. I wish you watched The Expanse because we could talk about it.
I will. Let's talk about it.
Well, what's the point of talking about it? You're just going to be like, that's stupid.
So Bill Murray's in it. Why do you keep talking about Bill Murray?
Bill
about it?
Murray's in The Expanse. He's a Martian.
So Bill Murray is a Martian.
Bill Murray's a Martian.
Chloe Sevigny
Rosario Dawson is in
the
The Expanse.
spaceship,
Rosario Dawson is Naomi Nagata.
and then it's like a spaceship that's like Thomas the Train,
Thomas the Train. Yep, it's a Thomas the Train spaceship, and Bill Murray is the
conductor.
The conductor. Rosario Dawson is like a militant revolutionary in space, and which
Bill
is great.
Paxton
Bill Paxton is the guy is the creature from Weird Science. You know, the big blobby creature that gets turned into. That's who Bill Paxton
Howie
is.
Mandel comes back as little monsters.
Yeah, Howie Mandel is a national treasure. He's in it. He's super buff. He's like he's like a guy. He plays a guy called
He
Chris.
wears a wig, or is he
plays-
bald?
No,
Does
no,
he
no.
have a high collar?
No, he has a full wig on. He plays a guy named Chris Amos, who's like the heavy. He's like the enforcer. That's Howie Mandel.
Chris
Yeah.
Angel.
Chris Angel's in it too. Chris Angel is in. He's the leader of the OPA, which is the terrorist organization / freedom fighters. Chris Angel's good. He does magic in space, which is kind of like cheating because he can just make everything float, as you know.
And the great Amy Adams.
Amy Adams just wafting through, just chewing up the scenery, just being herself, just being very girl next door, but with all the gravitas.
Hurt, but she's hurt.
But girl next door. That smell isn't Omar, by the way. It's me.
No,
Just FYI.
no, I smell something.
No, it's me.
Is it? You smell?
Yeah,
no,
I
it
do.
smells like sweet, like raisin bran.
That's me.
Kind of like,
Yeah.
like a grandfather's like breath dunk
This
pillow.
keeps-
Like you know your grandfather passes away and you're like cleaning out your dead grandparents' house, and then you're like you take the pillow and the
Haven't had the
pillows-
pleasure doing that.
Pillows real yellow.
Mothball grandpa's
yeah,
house.
just like real yellow. That
you
pillow.
find his
That
old
pillow's,
Nazi
like,
memorabilia. You're like, I
Yeah.
knew grandpa was a little funky.
definitely had a Luger.
Yeah. Yeah, so The Expanse, all those people are in it. It's great. It's about Mars and Earth and this thing called the Belt, which is all the working class people.
That's where I would live.
You'd live in the Belt.
No,
No, you'd be.
I'd
on
be like
Mars.
Snowpiercer. I'd be like the little child in the engine.
in the engine.
That's
yeah.
me,
Yeah.
keeping everything
a
together.
little piece of veal, just
Yeah, and then I just like grind up the bugs of humans and feed them to everybody.
yeah. So are you?
I'm a sci-fi guy.
You're a big sci-fi guy. You're a hard sci-fi.
I tried to watch Star Trek: The Next Generation.
There's something I
It
can't.
doesn't hold up.
I've been watching Deep Space Nine, dude. It looks so weird.
It looks so weird.
I never liked any of it. I never liked any.
I grew up.
Star-
My dad was a huge Trekkie,
That makes sense.
and watching like I was just like at my friend's like the other like where I live in Toronto, and I was just like, and it was like my night to like pick what we watch. And I was like, I'm watching fucking Star Trek: Next Generation. Let's go, Picard.
Let's
I put
go,
it on. It is so. It looks like we made it.
Yeah.
Like it
It's
honestly looks like we made it. And I'm like, this is crazy.
Even
But
the
that's-
outfits are like, did they make that shit at Joann's? Like, what the fuck
Who
is
made
it?
that?
all
It's
fucked
wild.
up. Yeah.
It is like the sets are crazy. Like to see that, but just to think that there was nothing better than that. That was like the moving door.
It might as well be a radio
Like a s-
show. It was theater of the mind, right? Like it's barely put together.
Puppetry of the penis.
Totally.
Yeah, it looks like a student play or something.
Yeah. it's
Yeah,
nice.
it looks like you watch it, and you're like, this is literally a meme of itself.
I'll put on some of the new Star Trek movies when I'm working, just to like have something to listen to.
The one with the Chris Pine.
and I just
big
his
cock,
big fucking head,
big cock.
big thick cock.
I think that's what they talk about.
Really?
He got naked in the scene. He was in like a Scottish. He was like in a old like Dark Ages movie.
I love that I can hear his fingers typing.
I know, he's
Google.
like, big cock.
Chris Pine's penis. Chris
big
Pine's
cock.
girthy cock.
Yeah, he's got but he gets out of like the water or something, and he's just got like a fucking
Just a hose.
just a fucking
Just a fucking just
yeah,
a big
just like a little Pepsi Max, like
a big truffle
like a-
hunter on him.
yeah, big.
It's dazzling.
It's dazzling. Yeah,
Wow.
see, Chris Pine obviously has a dazzling penis.
Big head, big cock. There's a correlation.
Not with. I have size 13 feet, and it's just like my penis is like half of this.
Yeah, that's the foot dick thing is bullshit. It's complete fucking.
It is
it's
bullshit.
complete
Or people
myth,
like think that if you have, I have like
big hands,
big
yeah.
hands, you got
mitts,
big
giant
stuff, and I'm
cock,
like,
yeah.
no, I can't even like grab onto it.
There's no.
I like
such
jerk
a-
off like that. I take my penis and I'm like,
No, there's no justice.
I hook it.
When God's handing out dicks.
Yeah.
He likes. This is where he has his last laugh. Right. He goes. Let's
He's
give
like,
that.
this guy-
Let's give that tiny 5'2" guy, just a huge hog.
yeah,
He's
huge
got a
shot.
clutch.
Give that big guy.
Yeah.
So it even looks smaller.
Yeah.
It's average.
It's average.
It's average.
It's average.
It's average.
It's average. It's just the case.
6
the body
inches.
around it is
6 inches
big.
with the wind behind me.
The body around
know?
it is big. It makes it look small. Now you put that penis on a baby, it looks gigantic.
My penis it may be huge, but the
could-
belly,
yeah, huge.
the belly's big.
if you put that dick on like a ferret or
Dude,
or,
if you
know,
put that dick, if you put my dick on Omar,
Yeah,
hog.
hog.
If I was Omar, if you put my dick on Omar,
Just
all the
dragging.
other Shih Tzus would be like, look at that cock.
dragon meat.
Look at that Omar cock.
Yeah. Well,
Ugh.
so yeah, Chris Pine, big head, giant cock, got that. Check. I don't know how we started talking about Star Trek, but let me ask you this. Speaking of,
I would move to Mars.
of course, yeah, you'd move to Mars.
Here we go. I'll do the ad. And you just watch me. Okay? Goshi, the greatest of all. Do you want to feel the softest and cleanest you've ever felt? To step out of the shower feeling like a new human? Soft and polished as you were just born? Yummy, yummy. And I know what it's like for newborn babies because I've had 3 of them. The Goshi exfoliating shower towel, as quoted by Vogue, is a transformative experience, and Goshi levels up your showering routine by achieving the final form of hygienic cleanliness. Exfoliating is essential. It clears away dead skin, reduces and removes any unlikely back knee. For some reason, I actually don't have a lot of back knee.
Not a lot of back knee back there.
No, there's not a lot of
It's
back
looking
knee.
pretty clean.
Pretty clean. And it helps with keratosis or other common skin problems.
Goshi is crafted in the finest textile mills of Japan in a region where fabrics have been produced for 1,400 years. The
1,400
Goshi-
years they've been washing themselves.
1,400 years they've been making fabrics to wash themselves with. These people,
They're
have-
1,400 years ahead.
listen, these people, there is no bathing without the Japanese. I'm
They
talking,
invented bathing.
if you want to go to the epicenter of bathing and scrubbing dead skin, and then within that epicenter, you go to the finest textile mills in that country. And these fabrics, 1,400 years of making fabrics, a Goshi exfoliating shower towel is woven with subtly contrasting fibers that both scrub your skin clear and wash your body clean in all those hard to reach spots.
As a big dog, how do I reach my back? And the Goshi does it. Where is it?
Here you go.
Watch.
I mean, this thing.
How often do I actually wash my own back? I just let the shampoo or whatever stuff slide over me. Now
Yeah.
with the Gosh, look at this.
You actually clean your back.
Look at that. Oh, it feels so good.
When's
over
the
my-
last time? When's the last time your back actually got clean?
Oh!
Like legit? Because Trish ain't washing your back.
No,
Oh, God.
Trisha doesn't wash my back.
Oh.
She's got 3 children to worry about.
Yeah. So that's the only way you're getting to those hard to reach spots. And I don't know how you wash your back in the real world without the Goshi in shower world and bubble
You've
world.
never showered before or bathed yourself. Try Goshi, the softest and cleanest you'll ever feel.
Goshi is simple to use. Add soap and water, lather vigorously, and scrub away all your sins, all your dirt, all your horrible, horrible transgressions against humanity. Goshi, the towel of the future, the towel of now. Get it in your life or die.
Follow the link goshi.jp/PTA for 10% off your entire order. That's Goshi.
goshi.jpa/PTA for 10% off your final order. Goshi.jp/PTA. Follow the link. Go now. Get a Goshi or get fucked.
Wash your body.
The softest and cleanest you'll ever feel. We
Thank
love
you, Goshi.
Are you going to get, since you're an influencer and you hit 1 million, right? Are you going to get
Followers.
1 million followers?
1 million followers.
And the thing about this, the thing I talk to people about, I'm like, once you get to, let's say you get to a couple 100K followers.
nothing changes.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. If you have let's say you have 300,000 followers.
Right.
That actually represents, if
Yeah.
if you have any savvy,
Yeah.
that represents an income.
Yeah.
You can do things with that.
Yeah.
You can if you know how to fucking do something, you can sell something, you can tie it into
My
something.
price card went up.
Right?
The day it happened, I put my price card up.
Your price card? What is that?
My price card.
What's a price card?
See, you don't even know what a price card
No,
is.
I don't have a price card.
So
You mean your price went up?
what you're saying
Yeah.
I am my thing
Yeah.
because once you get the M,
Yeah.
your price card goes up.
Your price goes up.
Yeah, so every single thing is $1. What is to do anything?
Maybe it's a Canadian thing. In here, we say your price went up.
No,
Yeah.
price card.
In LA, you go price. My price shot up. That's what you say.
No, price card.
Price card.
I like
know
to
what
say
that
it
is.
formal. It's
Okay,
formal.
that's
Price
ridiculous.
card.
Your
So
price.
I have a one page. If you want to work with me,
Yeah.
we send you. We're like, if they send us something ridiculous,
Yeah.
we're just like, here's our price card.
Yeah.
You whatever you
Ah.
want. Here, this is. You can buy me anything. As long
This
as
is your fee structure.
yeah.
And here's what you get. You want 5 minutes? You pay this much.
Yeah, you want this, you want that, you want this, you want me to produce it, you want me to make a thing, you want
Right.
me to make this, you want me just to show up.
You want us to do an hour of a strange radio app once a week just for nothing?
lowest amount of money.
Yeah.
This podcast, literally, I'm giving away.
It's an experiment.
If I was doing the ads for if I just had a podcast,
Yeah.
I'd be rich.
Reverse
See, that's the
psychology.
thing is like everything that I said that was going to happen with this podcast was meant to just be for my podcast.
Right.
But I don't want to do just my podcast. So then I
Do you
choose to
think-
make no money
Do you
with
think in your heart of hearts, let
Yeah.
me ask you this. Do you think, take away what I bring to this podcast artistically,
Yeah.
do you think I'm bringing down your value?
No,
Oh, really?
I don't.
Oh.
Because I don't think you bring down my value. I think that
In the podcast. If it was just you,
if it was just me and I was like doing the easy wins,
Yeah.
here's a high profile chef, here's a thing. And every podcast is like, hey, how'd you get here? How'd you become famous too? And I think that if you were to do that, I think a lot of people would probably want to listen. If I could easily have a Rolodex of large amount of people that people would clickbait or whatever the fuck you want to say it. I could do that all day. And I'd sit there and be like, tell me about how you started and do the same thing. And it's just do the same thing and do the same way. When I go on everybody else's podcast, I do the thing.
yeah.
Here's how I did it. Here,
Ah,
I came from nothing, and then I got into drugs, and then
Yeah.
the drugs gave me, and then I lost everything, and then I rebuilt everything.
Yeah.
I happened to fall and become a massive YouTube star for making a cheeseburger and saying fuck, and it's just like, but obviously it would be huge. Obviously it would be huge. That's no questions. I think about it often.
Again, in the
I'm
brilliant,
often like a lot of people have multiple podcasts too. I often think I'm like, man, I should just do a weekly podcast where I interview one of my really famous friends. I'm sure it would do really well. Because if we had a famous friend come on here, guess what we would do? Talk over them, have them sit here, talk over them, not ask them any questions because we've done no research, and just pretty much belittle them, and then that's it.
that's why we're the best.
I'm not wrong.
Well, I like that also in the brilliance of Matty talk. This is what you do. Whenever I ask you a question, you
I talk
go,
about myself.
no
Or what?
No, you answer you answer both. If I go, what's your favorite color? Black or white? You go white,
But-
and you explain white, and then you go black, and you explain why black. Every question I ask you,
It's both.
And you just said both. I go, do you think I'm telling you to go? And you look at me so earnestly, and you go, no.
No.
After you say that, then you proceed to tell me how I'm dragging your price down. And you could do
No,
better
you
on
don't
your
drag you don't drag my price down. You have. I'm a part of it too. We have made a lot of my fans don't care about this.
Yes.
A lot of my fans,
Obviously.
literally 99% of my fans
Yeah.
don't care about this.
Yeah.
What they care about is me yelling
Yes.
about fucking lasagna,
Right.
saying funny, stupid things
Right.
about cooking measurements.
Right.
All of that stuff has given me everything.
Everything.
And I know that.
Yeah.
But they'll still buy the pan. They'll still buy the merch. They'll
Yeah.
still buy my books. They'll still do everything. This just lives within that. They've been like,
This is like
they just look
just
away.
ignore it.
They're
It's
just like, oh, it's Thursday. Here's a trailer. No one pay attention to it. And then we go about our business.
it's like the homophobic uncle who's watching
literally
his nephew.
the analytics of my entire social media is like this whole thing is hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like clockwork. It's like everything is like all the time.
Yeah.
Everything is just rising, thriving.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, this week this trailer's gonna be banked. We put it up. It's just like nothing.
Nothing.
Dude, it is a crazy thing. Like I have 1 million followers. We can put up a thing. I had like 6 comments. That's impossible. It is like an algorithmic impossibility that out of 1 million people that follow me, 6 people have chosen to say, bah! Like they don't even, it's like, it's an incredible thing where it's just like, and I, like even like last week with the heavy trailer, I was like, oh my God, this is going to fucking smoke.
Yeah.
And this has been on, there's 36 comments now and 60,000 views. That's dog piss compared to like anything else.
I get 50 comments.
Look at this. This is like 2,000 likes
Yeah.
for that poster. That poster's incredible. Heavy, maybe because Free Britney's so hot, maybe a lot of people are like, oh, bad taste. But like us smoldering in like a scorched earth, fucking Britney, heavy as Britney, Omar pissing on his shin.
No, here's a perfect.
Incredible.
Here's a perfect.
Nobody cares.
Listen,
Art.
I have 30,000 followers,
And they love it.
and I put up a post of myself. I get 2,000 likes and 50 comments.
Yeah.
You have 1 million followers, and
Yeah.
that gets the same. That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
I know.
It's
That's my fans.
Right. Well, they don't want to. They
This
don't
is my
want
fans.
to.
I put up anything about Powerful Truth Angels.
They don't want to know you, man. They don't want to know you.
Well, this is like,
They want the cartoon of Matty. They don't
They
want the real
want
Matty.
the caricature of Matty. They don't really care about this. They don't care that I don't watch movies. They don't care about you talking about how famous or rich I am. They don't care about, like they don't care about Omar at like 35% capacity.
Right.
They don't care about fucking Goshi, or maybe me and you in our brain are like, oh my god, do I get to cut my hair? They don't care if I get to cut my hair.
Right.
My fans are like, they only care about like they just care about me with my. Hopefully, the shirt off will just spark something.
That's gonna set it off.
It's gonna really set something off. And like, I got the ponytail, and
I think
I need to get my nipples pierced on the pod. Maybe Thursday. We'll work on it. I think maybe now's the time to pierce my nipples, but I don't know if I can because I got to shoot this thing. So that could. A lot of things too is now I'm like I can't. I don't know if I can cut my hair. I want to cut my hair, but I don't know if I can.
Really?
Yeah, because they want to do something with my hair on the shoot.
Oh,
that you
so
couldn't guess, and you could have bought yourself literally anything.
I couldn't. They don't want me to blast your hair and just create some fucking haircut that's so insanely great.
I just need a ponytail. I could have a rat tail, I think, because we're planning on putting it into something and then onto something.
What does that mean?
Exactly.
So okay, I guess I'm not cutting your hair, so you're gonna welch on that whole thing, huh? Maybe.
No.
Are they gonna cut your hair?
Maybe next week.
Are they gonna cut
That's
your
all.
hair?
Pardon?
Are they gonna cut your hair?
No.
Oh, then save it. We'll cut it before you leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll cut it.
We'll cut it.
We'll cut it.
I'm not leaving LA without you cutting my hair.
Fantastic.
Let's just say that.
Word is bond.
Word is bond.
Word is bond. So yeah.
Also, do you want to just remember I could pick you up and you couldn't pick me up?
Well, I think I could pick you up if you didn't fight it.
I didn't. I let myself go at the last. At first I barreled down and then I allowed myself. You still couldn't.
I started to
You
get
farted.
you up, and
Did you say
felt,
you farted? You
no.
felt a tear in your
I
hernia?
felt something going here. I felt something moving in my stomach. I was like, "This is how you get a hernia." So I stopped.
Me? What did I do? I went down, grabbed, barreled up.
I think I could get you up.
You didn't think I could get you up.
No.
I did though. I'm incredibly strong. We know that.
Well, I weigh a lot less than you do. What are you weighing in?
320 easy right now. I'm wintered up. I've been
wintered
eating a
up.
lot of meat.
Winter coat. Yeah.
I got my winter coat on. I'm beefy right now. I've been sitting at home, depressed, just eating crunchy bars.
Yeah. Just feeding them.
Just eating.
Putting them in the hole. So we started talking about this whole influencer thing.
Yeah.
Have you
What do you want to know?
have you gotten
What do you want to know? Do you need a new pair of the Skims?
have you gotten a
need
blue-
new pair of Skims?
I need some Skims. Have you gotten a blue check for your house? You gonna do that whole thing?
blue check for my house?
Yeah, that's what they're doing now. You put a check on your house if you're verified. You should be getting one in the mail anytime soon. It's like a plaque.
What?
They're doing it up north. You didn't see that?
Up north? What, on like your houses?
San
Your
Francisco,
houses
yeah.
can get verified? Of what? Like just a great house?
No, it's like if you're verified, it lets people know when they drive by that there's a verified person living here.
What?
Yeah, we're
It's
entering.
so creepy.
I know we're entering the.
This is real Black
Mirror shit.
Black
We're entering
Mirror.
the Chinese
Yeah.
like fucking
And then you like a thing, bad experience, good experience. That's like the saddest thing ever. That episode.
We're going there. Yeah, that whole thing. Like that's
I think that's the only episode of Black Mirror I've ever watched.
of course.
And I watched the one clip of the guy getting fucking the pig, the prime minister that had to fuck the pig. The original. That one's good.
That was good. Yeah, Black Mirror is great.
But I only watched the one episode where it was like based on the likes.
Yeah.
And then the person just has nothing. She can't get gas.
They have that
She's sad.
social. They have that social measuring system in China right now. Like if you jaywalk,
Ooh.
or like or like when they put it up on a screen, like and they can
They
see,
shame.
everyone knows they shame you for
They
like
shame.
being a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah,
which is
jaywalk.
like whatever it is.
I almost jaywalked today. I was FaceTiming and driving today, and I almost hit somebody.
Wow. Yep. Social credit system.
Social credit system.
Social credit. I think we should get into it. I would be good at social credits.
Yeah, you'd be great because you're good at like performing.
I'm a performer.
He's a performer.
I never thought
He's a propagandist. He's a propagandist and performer.
Come with me, people.
It makes me sad that that all your stuff goes up and this thing just flatlines.
Well,
And
maybe let me talk every once in a while.
I don't know if that's going to help.
I think you talk way more than me, and I think my fans resent you. The second part's true. No, I don't like to talk. Well, I went through, I think half the year I was like deeply depressed, it seems, and I didn't care about doing this podcast.
Yeah.
But I was trying to rebuild my entire career and my businesses and try to support my family. And this literally, the amount of time that I spent on this podcast that has brought me nothing.
Yeah.
It just caused a little bit of stress in my life.
It's like when an actor decides to, an actor just has a meteoric rise, does everything they want to do, and then they're like, I need to start a band.
Yeah.
And but even
or like Justin Timberlake in Palmer.
What's Palmer?
The movie where
Oh yeah, no, that
no?
even works. That shit even works.
That works.
It's almost like an actor being like I'm going to become
Johnny Depp.
I'm going to become a fine artist.
Yes. Keanu. Dog Star. What was his band? Dog Star?
See,
Keanu?
the bands always work because they just like 30 Seconds to Mars had a fucking huge following.
Oh, 30 Seconds to Mars, but Jared can sing. Have you ever heard him sing?
No, give me a
Have you ever listened to a song?
Fuck off.
Can we imagine listening to 30 Seconds? Imagine being a person that could connect with like the lyrics and like the music of like everything is contrived.
I know
right?
a guy that was worked on one of his videos, a video, a 30 Seconds to Mars video, and he said that the guy Jared Leto came out and said, "This is
Don't look at me.
everyone,
Don't
no, this
look at
is
me.
going to be the most important thing that anyone sees this entire year."
Yeah.
Everyone like just getting everyone fucking hyped up.
This
It's
is
like,
it. This
like
is the
he's
most
like,
important.
I'm making
yeah.
fucking high art. Like they're flying in shit. Like it's just.
the flying shit in.
But anyways,
that's some director talk, everybody. If you got two tones of director, so flying stuff in means like if this water wasn't on set and this water all of a sudden landed there, that meant it was.
I didn't want to
flowing
say
in.
too much because I don't want to.
No, you can speak on it.
I
Really
could- I
expand
realized-
on the set of Jared Leto.
A guy
things
told me a
flown
story.
in.
It was very funny, but
Roses.
I feel like I shouldn't
Chickens?
expound upon it.
Do you think Jared Leto eats whole chickens like you?
No, he doesn't. He
I
does
almost
what
brought
he
you a
wants.
whole chicken,
That'd be nice.
and I just had I didn't have time.
You ate it in the car.
I almost brought you a
I
whole
was-
chicken,
yeah.
but I just sat outside nervously eating a whole chicken, just being like, I can't give it to him. And then I was just nervous. I was
just
just in there,
necked it?
just eating like a beautiful Portuguese roasted chicken.
Yeah. So the podcast for you is like as if Harrison Ford decided that he wanted to be a sculptor, and also he wanted to be a sculptor and start from scratch and not even use his name. That's the same level of interaction that you would get, and that makes me sad that that the most important thing you're doing artistically is the least.
Well, it's not the most
least-
important thing artistically.
It is the most important thing you're ever going to do
You
in your
keep
life.
saying that.
It
and
obviously
it's like,
is.
I don't think it's the most important artistically. I
Oh,
think
I'm
it's
sorry.
like
Is selling Fritos the Super Bowl important to you artistically? Painting yourself like a fucking
that was art. Have you not seen that? That's going to
Painting
be in the
yourself like-
MoMA. That's going to be Gagosian wants
Having
me to
someone
like. They're going to start
paint
putting that
you-
in like a glass box, and it's just like a laptop that just airs that video.
you
That
painted
video, you
like
can't.
red velvet cake.
That
I didn't
video,
see. The
come
video.
on.
I didn't see.
Super Bowl,
I just saw a picture of you painted like this, yelling. I was like, oh my god.
dude. I screamed the whole time after after finished shooting that. I sank so hard.
You just crashed.
Dude, I cried. It was crazy. Like I got in my car and I was still half painted. I couldn't get it off. I couldn't even get, I had to I was just trying to wipe it off with small wet wipes.
Yeah.
Like the person who painted me I was just kind of I painted myself and then I was just like, how do I get this off? And she had a little thing of some tissues. And I was
Right.
like, my entire body's caked in this paint. Nobody thought of how do I, or what do we do? Or
Why did they paint you? Is part of the reason why they painted you to cover your tattoos?
No,
'Cause
that
it's
was
the
my
NFL?
idea. I was just I wanted to be I was what's people are the people that paint their bodies at
Yeah.
football games are
Yeah.
whoa,
Yeah.
and I was I need to be that person. It was I was in character. I was Paul Thomas Anderson, or what's his name, Daniel Day-Lewis. I'm Daniel Day-Lewis.
You're like Daniel Day-Lewis.
of the culinary,
Yeah, you're method.
I'm
You're pure
method. I went
yeah.
that was method.
You were in character.
Yeah,
That character, and also that character had nothing to do with you as a character. That was a whole new character.
that was a new. That was
You
a
had to
new.
get into
I was
it.
just
Yeah.
yeah.
It was nuanced.
It wasn't
it was
I've ever
textured.
done that before. That was a brand new whole version
Textured,
of Matty
layered,
no one ever
yeah.
saw before.
Yeah, you're very
Making a sandwich that you literally couldn't eat.
You're very subtle. Yeah, making a sandwich you can't eat.
Yeah.
It's just excess and chaos.
Just taking money.
Just out of control.
The amount of money. And then that's why I give it all to charity.
Yeah, that's a good thing about you. People don't know is that he gives it all to charity. He gives it to charity and he buys people gold necklaces, and that's it. And then
Not a lie.
And he flexes his metal card, his tin card.
Do you want to hold it again?
No, I don't want to hold your card.
Do you want to play another game?
Sure. Not to bring up
Oh.
this guy. No, let's play a game. What do you got?
No.
What do you got? Not to bring up this guy again, but you made a. Should we talk about this challenge you issued? What does it say? What are you showing me? You want to see my cards?
No, I don't want to see your Capital One card.
What do you mean?
Okay. What's in your wallet? What what are you talking about?
Trump got acquitted.
Yeah, no, it's good. Finally,
Yeah, because I was worried. I was like, they're gonna.
I was like, man, I don't want this guy
Don't-
to go to jail for ruining the entire world.
Yeah, don't nail our president. to the
No,
wall.
that guy needs to just, have security for the rest of his life. His
We
children
need to
need
pay
to have
for it.
security
The
for the
entire
rest of his
plan.
life.
The extended Trump family.
Everyone gets security for the rest of their lives.
Right.
He gets to make millions of dollars going and doing speeches.
Right.
Uh,
Secret. That
Everyone
fucking
gets
guy,
a book. Everyone gets a book.
That guy gets 24-hour protection the rest of his life.
Dude, every single family member. It's like millions of dollars
Millions
a
of
year
dollars.
of
Especially
taxpayers'
the way those
money.
guys are.
But
The
just
way
think,
that they
how
travel.
many presidents are alive? The amount of money, like Americans, it's
Like
crazy.
can we just
It's
take
just like, why
can
you
we take
paying-
Carter's protection away and like
Like he's just golfing. They're all golfing.
leave him alone. No one.
Do you think like low key, like what do you think? Like actually, if Trump walked into an elevator and Obama was in it, do you think like Obama would just be like, you got out alive? Or because he is a politician, or do you think Obama would be like, yo, you fucking piece of shit? Do you what do you honestly think? Like, would they show their true colors, or would they just like not say anything and then walk away? What would be the elevator situation with Obama and Trump?
Like
No
let's say
cameras.
they're at some like ball,
Yeah.
some charity event, and the elevator's been cleared for both of them.
Yeah.
And they get in the elevator together. I don't think that there would be ever any overt hostility. I think that they would subtly be sneak dissing each other.
Yeah.
Except Trump's sneak disses are pretty stupid.
He'd be like, you're dumb.
yeah. He's like, where's your birth certificate? And he goes, well, the thing is, gotta admire your Constitution, Donnie. That's it.
He's like, nice hand size.
Yeah.
Small
I
hand,
wish
man.
they just snap on each other and just
Yeah.
like roast. Yeah, I mean, I don't.
That bit went nowhere. So,
I tried to go there with you.
I tried to talk politics.
I tried
for
to
1
walk
second.
the
I'm
dog.
like, what if Donald Trump was in a thing
Well,
with
no,
Obama?
what I think is funny is the security, like the
Us
fact that
talking politics. This is why people. This is it. This is why
the Secret Service
the Secret Service
is on you for the rest of your life.
Someone, yeah.
Like, like give him a fuck. Like they're watching Carter. Is Carter alive? They're watching. Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter's like 900.
Right, and they still got to be on him, and like they got to
Was
be
he the
so
president
bored.
after Abe Lincoln? Who was?
Yeah,
where
he was
it?
after Abe Lincoln. He was between Abe Lincoln and Clinton. Yeah, he
Abe-
invented peanuts,
He invented peanuts.
and then Habitats for Humanity is Carter, and he invented the internet. So the thing is,
there we go.
with
Full circle.
his security, they got to be like, they got to have like, they got to be burnt. They're just barely doing shit. They're looking at Instagram.
No.
They're eating popsicles. They're not alert.
He's the funnest guy to like. They're like full military style. They finally get to do stuff.
Do you know that they have special aquatic security? So when these guys want to go jet skiing and shit, they have like a full SEAL team
Oh my
that's
God.
like in the water with them, like watching, just in case like there's an underwater
Would you want to be an
attack.
aquatic? Do you think you could be? I wish we could do some military training.
That'd be nice. You want to do military training? Why don't you
Can
call
we get Googans on?
call Cutter?
Who's Googans? Cutter?
Yeah.
Let's get some fucking.
Cutter, I'm gonna tell Cutter here because he says you're gonna help him cook. I saw him. He goes. He made.
Dude, he was calling me on my birthday. He didn't know it was my birthday, and I was just like,
What do you mean? The whole world knew it was your birthday. He
But
knew
Cutter didn't, and he was making a brisket because it was Super Bowl. My
Yeah.
birthday was on Super Bowl this year,
Yeah.
and Jeff just kept on calling me, and I was being like super sweet.
Yeah.
And then at one point, I just had to be like, I was just like, hey, dude, it's just like, it's my birthday, and I'm about to sit down and eat family with my dinner and my kids, and like, I was just like, hey, man, like, I just, you gotta just fucking listen to everything I said about this brisket, and it's like, it's in God's hands now. And I was just like, honestly, like, I was just like, at one point, I was just like, hey, dude, like, it's my birthday. I've talked to you for like 3 hours today. I just need to like maybe like Trish is just like, like, how are you really holding this guy's hand, making this brisket on
Yeah.
your birthday the way that you are? And I was just like, well, this guy,
way-
like, I was just like,
polite. You're so polite to someone that you're like, you're friends with, but not super tight with, but you want to be cool with. And you're so polite because like anytime I call you, you're like, "What are you fucking doing? Just put salt on it."
Yeah,
I was
trying to be nice to Jeff because but I understand the importance of brisket making and like how to cook it. And it takes forever, and it's fucked.
I got a piece of the brisket.
Was it decent?
It was a little salty. It was good though.
It was a little salty.
It was good. Don't edit that out.
Cutter's not gonna see this.
No, he's not gonna see it. But I went and he's like, yeah. He's like, Matty's coming. Matty's gonna come help me cook. I'm like, okay. I was like, I'm sure.
You can't even believe that.
No,
You're like,
I'm like,
is that what he said to you?
I was like, good, I was like, good luck, Jeff.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the same as like Jeff holding something at Supreme for me. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, okay, thanks. Can you hold that for me? He's like, yeah, no
Yeah,
problem.
I got you. Yeah. Well, I'll put it in a bag.
Yeah, I'll put it in. What, the bag's not there? I wanted the new 5-panel. Look at your phone.
I'm looking at notes so we can talk.
Looking at notes so we can talk. That means the friendship's over. The conversation's over.
What are you talking about?
We're already an hour in.
Are we an hour in?
What do you want to talk about?
Well, listen, we
My
got
motorcycle
a whole
addiction?
bunch. We got a whole bunch out of Trump being acquitted. Have you seen Tom Segura's Compound Fractures? Have you seen this? You know who Tom Segura is?
Yeah, I'm going on his podcast.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Which one?
Your mom's house.
When?
Next Monday.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Really? Tom Segura. Okay, let's just.
We're going to talk about Tom Segura?
Yeah, aren't you?
What about his arm breaking?
Did you see it?
Yeah, but that's like old news. That's like already dust.
Okay, this is what I was gonna ask you. You can just watch that kind of shit. Like when I see people get a compound fracture, I saw a glimpse of it and I had to I couldn't rewatch it.
The best is when Kreischer walks up and just like moves his arm for him and just takes it and he's just like,
I didn't see that.
Dude, no, he like, there's a video.
Yeah,
Like video. I've seen it maybe a couple times.
30 times. Yeah,
I've seen it.
How do you
love
watch that?
It. I just watch it. I'm just like, It
does something to you. It
Yeah,
makes it
I
jump
just
a
watch it.
little
I'm just like, my balls get tight, and you're just like,
Yeah,
it's just like you're just like that hurts.
yeah,
like that hurts bad, Tom.
yeah. I
Tom,
can't
that
handle
looks
it.
good, but no, Kreischer like literally just walks up and kind of just like, it's just
No.
like, and you could just see it just be like,
Like it completely goes. It's like backwards.
no,
the arm.
it's not good for anybody.
But
But you know, Tom Segura, big fan,
you're a big fan, or he's a big
ball
fan of you.
hog.
So are you going on their show?
No,
You just made that up.
yeah.
Oh.
Why would I go on Tom Segura? Tom Segura does not know who I am or this podcast. Why would I go on Tom Segura's podcast?
Why would you lie and say you were going on your mom's house?
Because I wanted to prove to you that I knew what it was.
That's all.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've heard the name Your Mom's House and you know Tom Segura's on it
Christina P.
and Christina P. It sounds like you know a lot about it. Have you ever listened to it or
Maybe
no?
I'm going on Monday.
That'd be sick. Are you
It
gonna
would
talk-
be. I'm not going on it.
You're not going.
I don't think so. I think Aldia just lies to me. No, I you know,
What's going on in
it's
there?
one of those things that it's a weird, funny thing with that, you know, just being obsessed with people secretly. And I look at Tom Segura's success and I look at my success and I'm like,
That's all it is.
I want to be you. I was
Yeah.
like, why don't I have McLarens? Why can't I test drive fast cars?
Right.
Then I'm
It's
going to
never
meet him,
enough.
and then I'm just going to be like, hey, what's up? I'm like, hell to Mr. Ripley. I just want to get close to him, and then I break his other arm.
Yeah. It's never enough. Whatever you do is never enough. It's always like, well, that guy's in a McLaren.
Dude, I remember watching Bert Kreischer.
Yeah.
Bert Kreischer on Whitney Cummings' fucking podcast.
Yeah.
Talk about the way he wipes his ass, and I was like, that's the exact same way I wipe my ass. And I've been waiting for the moment to meet Bert Kreischer. I'm going to say, I wipe my ass the same way as you do.
And he's going to love that.
And he's
'Cause
going to be like, get away from me.
Even-
And I'm going to be like, I know Snoop Dogg too.
Even Bert Kreischer, even that guy is going to just be like turned off by you. Even like a guy like you know, you just
I'll just be another like Rappaport,
Yeah.
another Bill Murray, like
Yeah.
two people that I like genuine. It's funny because I'm the same as people that want to be me.
yeah.
And then I see these guys that are like, they're, you know, older than me, but they're very successful and they're, you know, funny. and I'm just like, wow, I could be them.
Yeah.
I could be them.
You want to inhabit their flesh.
I just, you know, just a day in the life would be neat
Day in the
to
life.
see what it's like to, you know, drive fast
And they're-
cars,
and they're
play
looking at-
basketball.
and they're looking at someone else
Those
and
guys
going-
are having really a lot of fun. Like, and I'm more envious of maybe those two guys' friendship. And then I'm at a green screen in Toronto and you're here. And I'm like, I wish I was playing basketball, snapping my arm in half with my best friend, too.
Oh, that video is fucked up. I could barely even.
Dude,
look
watch
at
the part where Kreischer, he just.
No, I can't.
I feel like because I'm always like, whenever somebody hurts themselves, you're not supposed to do anything until the fucking. Until like the EMS people come, like the paramedics come, right?
Yeah.
Because you never know, like you do that and you like make it worse and like the bone flips and like comes out of the skin. I remember.
Punctures an artery.
When I was, I want to say, definitely, it happened when I still lived in Dartmouth. So like it was like grade 1, 2, or 3. I moved in grade 4. So in like grade 3, remember when you would sit on your back and you'd put your legs up and you put your friend like on top of you and you push them up like into the air?
No.
You ever do that kind of? Whatever. We were young, whatever.
Okay.
I remember being with like a group of
We were
older
young.
kids.
My friend Bill was fucking me in the
No,
ass.
yeah,
Whatever.
And and so after we were all fucking, fucked in the ass, we were like, let's go into the field.
Yeah.
So we were like walking home from school. And I honestly, and I can't remember it perfectly because it's like, in grade like 1, 2, or I'm like, what, 6 years old, 7 years old?
Yeah.
And I remember, I think it was like a group of older kids who was like, hey, come here. And they took one of my buddies and like threw him up in the air, like kicked him up in the air. And he like, boom. And he fell and his forearm came out of his skin. And his forearm snapped and came out of his skin. And we're all kids. And everyone ran and screamed and ran away. No, it was like after school hours. And I remember just like, and I think back on it. And I'm like, everybody just ran away. And then this kid was just crying with his arm sticking out of his skin.
Oh.
And I don't even remember like what happened. But I'm like, I remember that it happened.
Yeah.
It's like one of those early memories. I'm like, maybe we did stick around. Maybe there was teachers.
No, I remember
Maybe
that.
there was like a thing, but it's so long ago that there's just this moment in time where I'm like, I remember being with like a kid. We're walking through a field to go home.
Yeah.
And like these other kids were like, hey, come here, and threw him up in the air. And his arm fucking broke and snapped and his forearm came out of his skin.
Oh.
And you're just like, but did that happen? Or of course it did happen. It's in my memory. I gotta watch like it's one of those like things where you're just like, what? It's like the amount of little things that you remember. And so when I see Tom Segura, his arm break, it reminds me of that moment in my life. So obviously we're best friends secretly.
Of course.
Me and Tom.
Yeah. That's why you guys are just going to be synchronized and totally.
As soon as we meet, we're best friends.
Best friends, yeah.
Or he'll just make sure that I never come in contact with him. Also, Tom, check your DMs. Sent you a couple.
Check your DMs.
Check your DMs, Tom.
Yeah, he's in there. Lurking.
And Bert.
Yeah, Bert.
Check your DMs.
Now you're one of those guys. Everyone is one of those guys asking someone to check their DMs.
I'm just like, hey.
Everyone's trying to slide in something.
I asked to send you something. Maybe you could like give me your home address so I could send you a box of goodies.
And the same thing's happening to you and me all the time. People are trying to send us garbage all the time. You don't want it.
I want to send you garbage. I want to send them garbage.
He doesn't want it.
I want to send them like a full Matty pack.
Yeah.
Merch. My new sliced bologna shirt.
Oh, God. It's
great design.
Jesus Christ. Who needs any of it? You know what I mean?
A lot of people.
A lot of people.
A lot of people need it, actually.
Yeah.
Don't they?
Yeah, I guess so.
Don't they? More about me?
Yeah, more about. Let's just do more Matty.
You haven't seen me in a while. A year. Physically, a year.
And it's already.
Physically, a year, and it's.
I'm already tired.
Honestly, it's last time I saw you was like March 5th, I think, or 6th. Or I came home on March 5th from LA last year.
Really?
And so it was March 5th was the day I got home because I got home 10 days before Mac's birthday because this is on the 15th. So that's my last day in LA was on the 5th.
So we're 2 weeks shy of a year.
2 weeks shy of a year.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Mm-hmm. And we survived.
We survived. We made it. We're still we're still going for some reason.
We're still here. The podcast is doing great.
We're also
bigger than ever.
Bigger than ever. We're also this far into the podcast where no
one's listening. So this is the
here.
safest place on earth, everybody. If you're still with us, welcome to the safe zone. This is the kitty corner. We got we're human duvets.
Yeah.
We're wrapped up in each other. We're about to sacrifice Omar, drink her blood.
Yep.
And just she'll live on forever. I think that's what we should do. I think like we need to euthanize and take the soul. And we share the soul. We maybe get like a goblet and like snapper. Do the
but we're missing the low hanging fruit. We should butcher her and cook her up, right? You can make a nice
yakitoris. Imagine like a yakitori. We take her leg meat. It's like a chicken. We do like 12 different styles of yakitori with Omar.
Yeah.
Like here's the leg. It's like a rabbit.
Yeah.
It literally Omar's the same size as a rabbit.
Yeah.
I could make it. We could make it.
I think she would appreciate it. Don't get on her bumps. Like, see those
Don't
bumps?
get on the bumps.
There's
I
some.
need a wipe.
What do you mean? Come
No,
on.
that's
Touch this.
ground zero.
Touch this right
I'm
here.
not touching. Ugh!
Oh,
Bro.
that grosses you out?
Yes, a giant
compound-
cyst.
a compound
it
fracture?
It looks like literally a brain sticking out of your dog's.
It does. It looks
Cover
like a
that
tiny
back
brain.
up.
No,
Cover that back
no,
up.
that's
Move
staring
the
at you.
hair.
That's
Move the
staring
hair.
at you for the whole show.
That's fucked.
Come on, man. Touch
That's
it.
so.
Boop, 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 boop,
You're
boop.
fucked. You're gross. You're playing with your dog's organs that are hanging outside of its body.
It's not an organ. It's an
What
old
is
lady
it? It's
bump.
like a skin with blood vessels.
It's an old lady bump. Get a look.
It's
Get a
not an
gander.
old lady bump.
Yeah.
Oh.
Grandmas have them. Omar's got
No,
them.
dude, that's fucked.
It's all right.
It's like kind of. What is that?
Now he's disgusted.
But that's like a. Yeah.
What a show. What
No,
are we
I
doing?
can't even see it. Put some crunchy bar
No,
dust
no,
on
no,
it.
no. Let's not do
Put this
that.
bottle cap over it. Need like a toenail clipper to. Oh my god! Move the hair back over it. Oh, I think I touched it. Oh,
That's
you
not
like my
what-
traveler pack? This is my little. This is safety. This will defeat everything.
Yeah, it's
This will
ridiculous.
defeat everything.
The precautions are just insane. Like it doesn't make any
see?
sense. Wow. I still never recovered from Matty being here, to be honest. How are we?
Hard out.
Hard out. What?
I don't have a heart out.
Did we get a show done? What do you think?
I think there's